Merhaba, hoş geldiniz. In today's video, we're going to learn our first tense, and which is your, and which is, I would say, present continuous tense in English, and also simple present tense, but we mostly use it when we describe the things happening right now and the things we are doing right now. So it's more simple, it's more present continuous tense. But before we learn it, we need to know about the vowel harmony, we need to know about the helper sounds. We will mention it in the video, so you don't need to seek for it, but we will also need to know the personal suffixes in Turkish. I made a video about it. If you don't know these guys, those guys, watch them first and then come back to this one. Tamam? Hadi başlayalım. Evet. Let's see first how we read the verbs that are in infinitive forms. Tamam mı? We will need it because from now on I will be using it. So let's see it. So we know vowel harmony. Aç, koş, koş, dön, gel. Aç. So, for example, some of them, let's also write this one. Aç means to open as a verb, but as a noun, as an adjective, it means hungry. So, and yaz means summer, but if it's a verb, it means to write. So, in order to distinguish them in language books, you might come across with this. We put this so that we know we are talking about the verbs. So, and when it comes to pronounce them, we use mak, mek, but according to the vowel harmony, so açmak, that's how we pronounce them, açmak. And this one, o, evet, koşmak. This, dön, dönmek, güzel. Gel, gelmek, güzel. Yaz, yazmak. Tamam. That's how we pronounce them when we see with this thing. I don't know the name in English. I forgot to check before the class. So please forgive me about that. So that's how we read them. Tamam mı? So don't be surprised if I write this and if I say açmak, like when I add the suffixes to the verb, if I write this aç and if I pronounce it like açmak, so don't be surprised. You will know I'm talking about the infinitive form. I don't want to say, we avoid to say aç because aç might mean something else, which is hungry. So we say açmak when we talk about verbs. Tamam mı? This is basically this way. By the way, let's use this information. Dön. Do you remember this word maybe from somewhere? Dönmek. Dönmek. It means to return, to spin, and to turn. Maybe you know this. Döner kebap. Evet. So in Turkey, let's say, we mostly call it shortly döner, but it comes from this, like döner kebap, like turning kebab. Tamam? Take this useless info and find a way to use it. Evet. We have these verbs here. Let's read them. Açmak, açmak, kırmak, gelmek, bilmek, koşmak, uçmak, görmek, düşmek. We know why, right? Vowel harmony. Şimdi, let's add our tense suffix. Açıyor. I left a gap here, right? because I did it on purpose. There is something missing here, because this way, somehow, it would be difficult to pronounce for me as a Turkish, basic Turkish. Açıyor, açıyor, açıyor. If I go on saying açıyor, I will end up açıyor. Tamam? So I need this helper sound. Açıyor, açıyor, yeah. It's way better now. It's way better to, the way easier to pronounce. Açıyor. So if I need a helper sound for those verbs ending in consonant, then I will need here as well, in all of them. Like they all end in consonant. Tamam mı? So we will always need a helper sound when we add yor. So let's see. Kır, yor. Kırıyor. Is it okay? No, because it ends in consonant, so we need this helper sound. Kırıyor. Kırıyor. Tamam? Gelmek, to come. Evet. Geliyor. It's about the vowel in the verb. We can say the last vowel of the verb. Tamam? It's according to that one. Geliyor. Then this one is biliyor. Koşmak is to run. Which one? Tell me now. O. It's a round sound. So its helper sound should be also round, right? Koşuyor. Uçmak. Which one? Evet. Uçuyor. Görmek. Evet. Görüyor. Düşmek. To fall or to decrease. Düşüyor. Evet. So basically, if they end in consonant, we add these helper sounds. Okay, in this context, we don't need this, but we will need ı, i, u, ü for yor. Tamam mı? So let's repeat them. Açıyor, kırıyor, geliyor, biliyor, koşuyor, uçuyor, görüyor, düşüyor. Do you remember this? Like from the video, like when we learned how to say where we come from, like lü, li, lu, lü. Let's quickly. So after a, ü, it was ı, e, i, li, o, u, lu, ö, ü, lü. The same. If they have that those vowels, if in the last syllable, if you come across these vowels like o, you will go for u. Tamam? Let's do it this way. You will go for u because its helper sound is u, because we don't have the helper sound o, right? It's u, i, u, ü. So round, round. I, i, i, e, i, ü, ü, a, ü, u, u, ö, ü, ü, ü. This part is a little bit funny, I know, but I'm really nervous because of this, sorry for sound, and it's really hot inside, and I'm also nervous because I'm actually excited to help you about learning the tenses, and I'm excited. This is our first tense lesson. I hope you're excited and motivated too. If they end in ending consonant, we will need those helper sounds. Tamam. Şimdi siliyorum. By the way, let's mention the fact that yor has only one form, and it's quite exceptional because it doesn't follow the vowel harmony, it doesn't follow the other harmonies. So make sure that it has only one form and it's quite exceptional. So, and it also creates another exceptional things. We're about to face them right now. Evet. In these examples, like acımak, erimek, korumak, üşümek, I give these examples, but it doesn't mean like it works only with them. That's the thing that I'm going to explain. They all end in vowel. Did you notice? Acımak, erimek, korumak, üşümek. Yeah, they end in vowel. So, as they end in vowel, we directly add your, because we no more need any helper sound for them. So let's see. Acıyor. Acımak is to hurt and to pity. Acıyor. Erimek is to melt. Eriyor. Korumak is to protect. Koruyor. Üşümek is to be cold. Üşüyor. You see? Yes. So we directly add this. But if they look like helper sounds, tamam mı? Otherwise, for example, beklemek is to wait, to expect also, beklemek. Saklamak is to hide. As they end in A and E ve so ödemek, ödemek, oynamak, beklemek, saklamak, ödemek, oynamak. So, as they end in A and E, there will be something exceptional here, which is they will change. They will not preserve themselves, and they will act like helper sounds. They will become tighter. Why? Because this suffix your, it has ye inside, like it begins with ye, and the sound ye has an effect on them that makes them turn into like helper sounds. So they will act like helper sounds. I mean, they will be in the shape of helper sounds. How? Let's see. Beklemek, saklamak, ödemek, oynamak. So, bekliyor. That would be quite easy if it was just this way. And I know this is your expectation. But, as I said, it will act like helper sounds. So it will be bekliyor. Tamam mı? According to the vowel here, it will be e, bekliyor. Tamam? It's not bekliyor, but bekliyor, bekliyor. So, this is another expectation, saklıyor, and this is reality, saklıyor. Ödemek, ödüyor is expectation, ödüyor is the reality. Welcome to world. Oynamak. This is the expectation and this is the reality. Oynuyor. Tamam mı? This is maybe the most challenging case in şimdiki zaman, your. So if you didn't get it, please go back and rewatch it because this is the advantage of YouTube. Tamam mı? So let's go on. Tamam. Let's see it with persons. Mesela let's find a verb açmak. Açmak is to open, right? Ben açıyor değil. Açıyor. Ben açıyor. Is it this way? No. Ben açıyorum. If you don't know the personal suffixes, check this video. Tamam mı? Ben açıyorum. Sen açıyor. Evet. Sen açıyorsun. Güzel. O açıyor. Third person, so there's nothing here. O açıyor. Okay, a clue again. Ben with lips. Açıyorum. Again lips. Sen, sun, kind of similar. Etymologically, it comes from sen. It used to be also sen here, but with time, it's followed the harmony. O, this might remind you like o and this, like there's nothing. Tamam. O açıyor. Let's see plural. Biz açıyoruz. Siz açıyorsunuz. Onlar açıyorlar. Tamam. Evet, this is basically this way. It's quite easy because we know the personal suffixes and we know the rules. So let's see another example. Let's use the verb beklemek, which is to expect and to wait. Beklemek, we said. Beklemek. It ends in e. So we will expect it to act like a helper sound, which is e, right? Because e here, so e. Bakalım şimdi. Ben bekliyorum. Did it sound correct? No. Bekliyorum, right? The expectation and reality thing again. Ben bekliyorum. Sen bekliyorsun. Evet, did you notice like it's always u form because it's your. Like o, u. Sen bekliyorsun. O bekliyor. Of course there is no gap at all, but I just couldn't match them. O bekliyor. Biz, sen söyle. Evet. Biz bekliyoruz. Evet, çok güzel oldu. Biz bekliyoruz. Siz bekliyorsunuz. You are waiting. Onlar bekliyorlar. Now let's see how do we ask questions. Ben bekliyorum. Do you remember how we ask questions? It's not a suffix. We always write them separately. Mı, mi, mu, mü. Yeah, as usual, I, u thing. Four forms. Mı, mi, mu, mü. So, we write it separately and we add the personal suffixes to the question word. Like this. Ben bekliyorum. I don't need to use ben, sen, o, right? I will already understand it thanks to the possessive suffixes, so we don't have much place for that. Ben bekliyorum. Ben bekliyor muyum? Am I waiting? Ben bekliyor muyum? See, there's a gap. We write it separately and we add the personal suffix and this is our helper sound. You know it. Sen bekliyorsun. Sen bekliyor musun? Sen bekliyor musun? Are you waiting? Tamam. Sen bekliyor musun? O bekliyor. O bekliyor mu? We don't need this. O bekliyor mu? See? Just mu because for third person we don't add any personal suffix. O bekliyor mu? Tamam mı? This way. Let's make another example with açmak or almak, to take. Ben alıyorum, sen alıyorsun, o alıyor. Ben alıyor muyum? Sen alıyor musun? O alıyor mu? Tamam. This way. Tamam mı? So let's see now how we do negative form with this. Evet. Koşmak. Koşmak. How do we do the positive way? Koşuyor. Right? Koşuyor. So let's add the negative suffix koş. First the verb and then negative. Koşma. Yor. So, do you expect it to be this way? No. So, that is the exceptional thing. So, this mame also will have four forms, like mu, mi, mu, mu. So, it will be like koşmuyor. This ye affects those vowels, so they become like, they look like helper sounds. I mean, in this case it doesn't look like helper sound, but you got what I mean. Beklemek, beklemek. It's the same case actually. E became E, so bekliyor becomes this way, bekliyor. So beklemiyor, you know, this is your expectation, I know, is beklemiyor. Tamam mı? So it's just ma, me becomes mu, mi, mu, mu. According to the last vowel of the verb. Mesela görmek, görmek is to see. Görüyor, bu pozitif, yani olumlu, bu negatif. Görüyor. How is it? Görmüyor. Tamam mı? He is not seeing, she is not seeing literally. Görüyor, görmüyor. Sevmek. To love and to like. Sevmek. Seviyor. No. Seviyor. Evet. Bu olumlu. Bu olumsuz. Sevmiyor. Not that way. Yes. So it's sevmiyor. Tamam mı? A, E became I, I, U, Ü again. Like here. And like it's not like görmüyor, but görmüyor, tamam mı? Because of this one, and this affects it, but according to this, it's not like we don't put E here because this one is round. So remember, we try not to move our lips much, so we don't say görmüyor, we say görmüyor. Tamam? Like your lips are round already, so keep them. Don't make it straight. Görmüyor. Görmüyor. Tamam mı? So that's basically how the negative form is. So let's see how we ask question with negative forms. If you get the subject with the positive way, that's the same. Mesela koşuyor musun? Are you running? Koşmuyor musun? Aren't you running? Sorry for the noise behind. Koşuyor musun? Koşmuyor musun? Sevmek. To love. To like. Seviyor musun? Like literally, are you loving? Do you love? Sevmiyor musun? Aren't you loving? Like, don't you like? And we have that fortune stuff, like with that flower. We have a fortune. Seviyor, sevmiyor. We take off the leaf. Seviyor, sevmiyor. Seviyor, sevmiyor. You can do this practice. So sevmiyor musun? Like the same, just we add this negative suffix here and it already changed like this. So you can consider it like you just add me. Yeah, it looks so, but it actually here the me becomes me. Tamam, sevmiyor. Tamam. Let's see one more thing, the exceptional verbs in Turkish in this case, and it's not a big deal at all. Don't worry, we're about to finish. Gitmek, etmek, tatmak ve seyretmek. Gitmek is to go, etmek is to do, but in today's Turkish we mostly use the verb yapmak. Like it's like yapmak is kind of taking over its place with time, if I use the idiom correctly. It's more used, how to say, it's more common to use yapmak, but we still have this. Tatmak is to taste and seyretmek is to watch. So, did you notice they all end in te? And they become, like te becomes de when we add the tense yor. Of course with helper sound. We don't directly add tatıyor. It doesn't work that way. So let's see the exception, expectation and then reality. So the helper sounds I, U, Ü. Bakalım. I know you expect it to be gidiyor, etiyor, tatıyor, seyretiyor. Wow, it sounded me too strange. So T becomes D, gets softer. Gidiyor, ediyor, tadıyor ve seyrediyor. Ben gidiyorum. Ben yardım ediyorum. Yardım is help, for example. Yardım is help, but with to, like yardım etmek is to help. So yardım ediyor, like he is or she is helping. Ben yardım ediyorum. Ben tadıyorum. Yemekleri tadıyorum. I'm tasting the meals. Seyrediyorum. Televizyon seyrediyorum. I'm watching TV. Seyrediyorum. So they all become de. So you can keep this in mind and this. Also seyretmek, yeah, you might, you will use it much. But tatmak, to taste the meal. It's not like it tastes like blah blah. We don't say that way. We say like I'm tasting it, like tasting the rice, for example. So they become de, tamam, basically. Evet, I guess we just finished this tense, and I hope I won't need to shoot the part 2, because if I forgot something and if I figure it out after, I will need to do it. I hope we finish it completely here. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Thank you for watching. And hoşça kalın. Take care of yourself. And you know it. I don't want to say I feel embarrassed, but you know, I need to create my audience to be able to help more people. So you know what you're supposed to do, what you should do, you know, down below, like clicking some places, and then maybe even share this video if you find it useful, of course. If it's confusing for you, if it's not useful, please dislike it, because that's what I deserve if I made it difficult for you. So yeah, that's it. Teşekkür ederim izlediğiniz için tekrar. Görüşürüz.